You go what you do all your life. It's a fake or real, that smile. Wanna get some like street, or tight. Hi, 이제는 그냥 머리가 light. 저것들을 벗어나. 그 세상을 봐, we 따라 on time. Hurry, let's run. 달콤해진 oxygen. Insane. 호흡의 반복은 전부 이게 돼. Gonna take a chance, give up all the plans. 알 수 없는 힘에 이끌려가게. Imagine a step, 다른 거야 이제. 온몸을 던질래. Take my hand. She wanna run it, die. She wanna die. She wanna run it, die. She wanna die. She wanna run it, die. I wanna run it, die. She wanna die.
What's going on, vlog? Welcome back to the first day in my life. Maybe I'll do a full weekend in my life. We'll see how much I gap. Vlog in quite some time, but on the live stream you guys said you want to see some more lifestyle content from me, so I figured it's time to get back into the vlogging post mono, post holidays, getting back into routine. So it's January 2nd today. It is the new year. I hope you enjoyed the little dance intro. That's what I do basically first thing in the morning. Well, first thing in the morning, like I wake up and then I usually just kind of lay in bed and work for a couple hours on my normal job. Usually also at the same time we'll get some videos uploaded from the day before, just because YouTube videos upload like that, like 5 minutes done, don't have to worry about it. But on Patreon, it takes like 2 hours for a video to upload and process, and you can't let your screen go to sleep while it does that, or else it restarts. So it's a pain in the neck. So usually while I'm on my computer anyway, in the mornings for my regular work, I'll just get my Patreon videos uploaded at the same time, just because I'm using my screen. So that's what happens the first couple hours of the day. I gotta like be horizontal for a while before I can get up and at 'em. That's just how my body works. But then I like to, once I get up, first thing I like to do is practice some dance. It helps wakes me up, get my energy going for the day. So I usually will just do a few random dances out of my playlist of stuff that I already know, and then I'll also do extra reps of the dances that I'm currently working on and haven't performed yet. So you saw some of that, and then I'm also currently learning the Papillon challenge because I'm crazy, and that choreo is really awesome. It's hard. It's very hard. I realize I talk about like how difficult those like knee in and out like leg movements are for me. I realized they're hard for me specifically because I'm always doing them on carpet. Carpet makes it infinitely harder. I went to a dance class the other day and we did something like it, and on hardwood, turns out it's a lot freaking easier. It just moves. You're like, just move. It doesn't happen like that on carpet. But nonetheless, we are still on carpet. So doing that has been a little bit difficult to learn, but I'm just starting it today. So just got a couple reps in. I'll show you it right here. I don't think it's too bad for the first day learning it because it's pretty hard, it's pretty fast, but hopefully I'll be able to get it recorded in a few days' time, just because it's a really cool choreo and it is such a slay. But yeah, talking about that dance class I went to, so a couple days ago I tried out a new studio in the city. It's actually like a pro studio, so they have pro instructors. Like the instructor that I took a jazz funk street jazz class, which was fun. I've never taken a class of that style before, and I really liked it. But the instructor was like a pro dancer, like touring all summer, every summer. So it was really cool to get a class from her and just to like be a smaller fish in a bigger pond for once, because at the studio I normally go to, it's pretty small and there's not a lot of people there. So usually like, I'm like the best one out of the group, which is like fine. It's fun to like be on the same level as my instructor and we do fun stuff. But I liked being in a bigger class. Like I like the one-on-one that I often get in my smaller class, just because it's not super busy all the time because it's in the suburbs. And I get just, it's like more of a fun little social interaction versus in the class I went to in the city, there were a lot more people there, a lot, mostly like lifelong dancers, studio dancers. So it was definitely a level up and I kept up well. The instructor said that they couldn't tell it was my first time taking that style at all, that I did great. So that was reassuring, but it's also nice just to be able to watch and learn. I'm very much a visual learner. Like I said, I basically learned to dance just by watching a lot of K-pop performances and becoming obsessed with it. And I was like, okay, I want to do this. And then I kind of learned facials from basically watching Chiquita from Baby Monster. So now being at this class, like when we go in groups, because it's a bigger class, so like at the end we perform in groups. So I was able to watch the other more experienced dancers and see like what made the best dancers in the class better than the less skilled ones. And the main thing that I really noticed this time was patience. They're very patient on all of their movements. They wait to hit the beat. I'm definitely my worst character trait in dancing is I am a rusher. I'm always ahead. I'm always just going fast, just making sure I get to the next thing. And there's just like a sense of urgency. But the more experienced dancers, they have patience. They let themselves slow down the tempo through each movement and then hit the end of the movement sharp. And obviously we see that a lot with the best K-pop performers too. But it was just nice to see it in person and really see how it made a difference versus the people who weren't doing that, me included. So that's what I've been working on the most just the past couple days since then. It'll take some time, but I really liked that part, like that aspect of the class, just being able to also learn by watching other people. But anyway, now we are going to head to the gym. I like dancing a little bit before the gym because it's like a nice little cardio warm up, gets the heart rate going, gets me feeling energized for the day, like I said. So we've got squats going down today and then some accessories. I haven't decided what I'll do yet for accessories, but we'll see. Also, don't recommend going into the gym not knowing what you're doing. I just can do it because I'm a trainer, so I can structure a workout off the top of my head. But if you're newer to the gym, it's best to go in with a plan. Takes away the nerves, makes it easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You just go in, you get your thing done, and boom. All right, so there's my shoes and their little carriers. But also just wanted to note, this thing that I keep on my knee, you probably noticed it in the dance practice videos. I have patellar tendonitis, so the tendon that goes from your kneecap to your shin right here, it just gets inflamed really easily. So what this does is it takes the pressure off of where it connects at the joint and makes it hurt less. So we wear it for dance. We definitely wear it for squats. And yeah. And then we got my trusty ankle brace. Basically wear her 24/7. All good. All right, we are ready to head to the gym. Fit check. So these are my weightlifting shoes. You'll see them. We got Beyond Yoga tank top. These are my favorite tank tops. They are so light and comfortable. Underneath is the sports bra I was wearing before. It's the same sports bra. It's from Able, AYBL. I've heard their quality's gotten lower, but I bought a lot of their stuff probably like 4 years ago and it all is still great. So I recommend it from my experience. Then we got these V-waist leggings. They are from First Health, which is a Canadian company. They do take 1,000 years for shipping, but I'm really, really picky about leggings. And I like these, so worth it for me. And then we also got the single side braid going on today. I've been doing that more often when I'm not like in a lift that is a lot of like high impact and needs a high ponytail, because I'm trying to do less like high ponytails, high pigtails, just because they pull on my roots a lot. So this loose setup is better for my hair. Our other essentials, AirPods and water bottle. You guys know how I feel about staying hydrated. Here's Moch. Say good morning. He's just chilling. He needs some attention before I leave. But you guys asked, how do I survive Chicago winters? Mostly pain and suffering. Those are the two biggest things. And then very warm jacket. This is Marmot brand, highly recommend. It's pretty much like the best thing you can get that's not $1 billion like Canada Goose. I got this from Costco actually. Very affordable price at Costco. And it has lasted me probably 8 years at this point. Pretty good. We got my Uggs. My Uggs too. The nice tall fluffy ones. And yeah, the high is 26 degrees Fahrenheit today, which is something below 0 in Celsius. There is snow outside. Okay, there we go. There is snow outside. It's cold. And actually the heat in my car has been like going in and out, so hopefully it works today, but my gym is only literally like 2 minutes away. So that's also another hack, is have the gym be literally right there. So, see you there. Okay, so I'm actually not in my car. I'm in my sister's car because that was how everything worked out in the way that the cars were blocked in the driveway. So the heat works in here. And another key that really is a game changer in the Chicago winters is a heated steering wheel. This car has a heated steering wheel. And like at first you think that's kind of dumb, like who cares? Oh my God, it's life-changing. Absolutely genius. All right, so I don't think I'll film a ton in the gym. I'll get obviously my main lift because I film for my coach always. And then I think just depending on who's around me, I might film some of my other exercises, but I will at the beginning, I'll film some stretches for you guys. So #1 stretching tip, we went over this on the Patreon the other day while we were watching Triple S in the gym, but before a workout for your warm-up, you do not want to do static stretches. So stretches where you're like just holding a position for like 20 to 30 seconds. Don't do those before you work out. They are actually found to increase the rate of injury if you do them pre-workout. So before your workout, you want to do like dynamic types of stretches, stuff where you're moving, you're getting those muscles that you're about to work used to moving, engaging them. So I'll show you a few things. They're not the only things you can do, but there's some stuff that I used to do with my personal training clients. And then otherwise for warm up, a little cardio is always good. Like I said, I like to just dance before I warm up. You can always do like a couple minutes of an incline walk or an elliptical if you just feel like you need to get your heart rate up before you start. And then you want to obviously do warm up sets of your exercise. So for things that you're going to go heavy on, you want to start with a couple sets of it lighter, or like with the bar unloaded. So I start with a couple sets of a little barbell complex that really just kind of gets the whole body working for me, which is good when I'm doing my Olympic lifts. So I like that as a little warm up. I'll show it to you as well. And then post workout is when you do the static stretches. So I'll show you my favorites of those. I don't do a ton of stretching just because I'm naturally ridiculously flexible, so I don't need it quite as much, but I still definitely always got to stretch the quads. My quads and hip flexors definitely get tight the easiest. So usually at the end of the workout, I'll do a few different quad, hamstring, hip flexor stretches. And yeah, but you can always add more. And a lot of people's chests and shoulders get pretty tight, so I definitely recommend stretching those out. Like a doorway stretch is always really good, because those are definitely the tightest in people. That's why you hunch over. So especially if you're like a desk worker, your posture is kind of always like that, so that makes your chest muscles really tight. But yeah, static stretches you do at the end of the workout, and then that helps you improve your flexibility without increasing injury risk. All right, just finished up at the gym. So I got clips of dynamic stretching, barbell complex, squats, and then static stretching at the end. Obviously some of them are like cut for time's sake because you don't want to watch me doing the stretches for 30 seconds at a time. But static stretching at the end, like hold each one 20 to 30 seconds and you're golden. 2 to 3 sets. But yeah, so today after squats, for my accessories, I always just organize it, even if I don't know like exactly what I'm gonna do. As I go into the gym and just kind of wing it, I always do a push exercise. So that's usually something like chest, shoulders, triceps, a pull exercise, which is gonna be like your back and biceps, a legs exercise, and then an abs exercise. So today for push, I did incline bench press. For pull, I did single arm standing cable rows. And then for legs, I did B stance RDLs. And for abs, I did dead bugs with the yoga ball. One of my most highly recommended ab exercises because it's good for any level of strength that you're at, and it's just one of the best things that you can do for core stability. Back when I worked at the physical therapy clinic, that's like the #1 exercise we recommend to help with back problems, especially lower back problems. It does a really good job of strengthening that lower core, which can be hard to get. So definitely recommend those. But yeah, it was a good workout. I feel pretty good. Obviously you saw the squats, they're not very good. My legs, my quads especially, are like far and away the weakest part of my body. I'm definitely very much upper body heavy, just from all my gymnastics days and having so many lower body injuries throughout my career. It meant a lot of days where it was just 3 hours of practice and I would be too injured to do any actual gymnastics or leg strength, so I would just go and do arms and abs for hours and hours, and I love it, so it worked out. But my legs definitely have a lot of catching up to do, especially after mono now too. They're even farther behind, but the only way to get there is to get there, so you gotta make the progress. But we're heading back home. Oop, I just made a turn and now my camera fell over. But yeah, gonna get in a quick post-workout meal, and then I've got an infusion. So that's where I'll spend most of the afternoon. So I can do a lot of yapping for you guys there, answer some of the other questions that I know you guys were asking. But yeah, pulling into my driveway now. Also, another note about Chicago cold. What really gets you is when you go outside and it's like bitter cold, is just breathing in that cold air. It's like, it's sharp. It hurts your nose. It hurts the inside of your nose. It hurts your brain. And it also really dries out your nose and just like your entire upper respiratory system. I got a nosebleed this morning. My ears bleed a lot. So you kind of just have to live with it. But one thing that COVID did teach me is that masks, especially in the winter, genius. I'm always wearing a mask when I go outside because it keeps that warmer air in, and so it doesn't hurt as much to breathe. It's great. But yeah, mostly pain and suffering and blood. All right, post-workout, we've got Trader Joe's gluten-free English muffin. I'm not gluten-free anymore, but I did need to be for a while at one point, and I discovered those way better than gluten-full English muffins. They are my favorite thing ever. I eat this like every single day, never get tired of it. So on it, I've got 2 different flavors of peanut butter. Like I said, I have a kind of restricted diet. It's not as bad as it used to be. But one of the ways I like to inject fun into my diet is by having flavored peanut butters. So we've got this one. It's called After Dark. So it's like dark chocolate flavored peanut butter, and it's got like some cookie crumbs and chocolate chips in it. And then this one is pumpkin brownie. So it's pumpkin flavored peanut butter with some brownie chunks in it. So good. And they're extra, they got extra protein in them. So this one is 8 grams of protein per serving. Pretty good for a peanut butter anyway. These are called, the brand is American Dream Nut Butter. I do have a discount code with them if you want to check them out. It's Grace, the number 2, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I mostly just use it. I just have the discount code because I use it for myself because I buy it from them so often. So it's not an ad that, like, I just got it because I'm always buying stuff from them. But really enjoy it. They got lots of fun flavors. And they make my English muffins so much fun. So we're going to eat that and then head off to Infusion. Not shy, not me, it's a... Alright vlog, we made it to Infusion, and since it's January 2nd, nobody has appointments at the hospital really, unless you have no choice and need to, which means I got Rockstar parking! Let's go. I usually get pretty decent parking anyway because not a lot of people come at the time of afternoon that I usually come, but today we got extra super Rockstar parking because nobody's here. It's gonna be great. So I don't have to walk as far in the cold, which is awesome. I hope you enjoyed my car concert. I'm always having car concerts. Like I was not playing it up for the camera. That's probably less than I normally do, just so I don't look incredibly stupid. Just a little stupid. But I have the best time when I'm driving. I love driving. I love jamming out to my music. Ugh, I love music so much. Music is my life. I love driving, love music. I felt like there was something else I was gonna say, but I don't remember it. So I'll see you inside once I'm all hooked up to the Infusion. All right, you just saw me get my vitals done, and now we are all IV'd up. We're using my favorite vein today. It's this like wrist vein, like right on the side of my arm, right next to my tattoo. Perfect spot. Love it. So we're all set. I got 2 heated blankets. The seat warmer on the chair is on. We're chilling. There's only one thing left to do. All reclined now, and we're just gonna be here for the next like 2.5 hours or so. I get 2 liters, so there they are up there, and it takes about an hour for each liter, but the bags are usually overfilled by like 100 milliliters or so that adds a little extra time than like the actual putting the needle in and then switching out the bags, taking everything out. Takes a little more time too. So usually I'm here on average about 2.5 hours, and then it's about half hour, 40-minute drive. So Mondays and Fridays, this is my afternoon. We just hang out. Usually what I try and do is get some work done. Obviously that's what mostly I do, just since this is a time when I can't do anything else. So it's a good time to get some work done, do some designs, make some content, graphics for my job. And then if I finish up what I need to do for that, then I'll work on getting back to some YouTube comments. The reason I'm really slow about comments, I feel bad about this because you guys are awesome and are always commenting and leaving me all your thoughts, which I love very much. Very thankful for it. I love reading all your thoughts, everything you guys have to say. It means a lot when you interact. I'm just really slow about getting back to them because, as you can see, I'm kind of busy. I got lots of things to do. We got the job, the normal job, and then lots of recording. So usually I try to record 2 to 3 videos a day just to give me, like, I post 2 videos a day, one on YouTube, one on Patreon. I try to record a third if I can, just to give me a little leeway for days that I don't record or only have time to record one. And so YouTube videos usually take 30 to 40 minutes each, and then Patreon videos can take anywhere from like 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how much we're watching. So it's busy. The comments can sometimes fall on the back burner, but I still usually try and get to them as best I can. The problem with doing them here is that I only have one hand. So doing any work that I have to do takes longer, but it's fine because I get paid by the hour. So if I take a little longer to do some work, not too big of a deal. But then yeah, typing with one hand or typing on my phone with one hand, it's kind of annoying. So I will sometimes procrastinate on that. But please keep commenting. I love you. I'm sorry if I take a while to get back. I promise it's not personal. I just don't like typing and it takes a lot of time that I don't have. But anyway, so what I did while I was eating lunch is today is actually the start of the NCAA gymnastics season, and I'm in a fantasy gymnastics league. This is our Mother Kirsch league. We've been doing this league for 4 years. So we just finished up drafting a couple days ago. I got my team of divas. We're called the Lynn Lovers because our team captain is Kristen Lynn. The past couple of years, I've been doing more of a meme team. Every single person on my team, there's a story behind it and like inside jokes in the group chat, or they're just like one of my token like hashtag my girls. So that's what my team is made up of. I've kind of fallen off of the gymnastics bandwagon, especially NCAA. I don't really enjoy NCAA too much, but fantasy is fun. Just because we're all besties in our league. That group chat popping off every single day for like 4 years. We talk in that group chat all the time. And it's fun to just have like a kind of a meme team, like, and then like they're my girls. And so I'm not competing for first place, but we're competing for like a real score at all. And it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I gotta set my lineups for tonight. It's the first weekend of season, so a lot of teams are on byes, which is annoying. I'm definitely not gonna get a full team score, but I don't think anyone is, to be honest. So what we do is to draft, it's like a snake draft, you know, like random order. First person gets to go first, then second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Seventh person picks 2, then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First person picks 2, then back the other way until we each have 20 gymnasts. And then every week we put we put 10 gymnasts up on each event, and top 5 scores count for your total score. And that's it. The challenge is that we don't know what the lineups are going to be for each team, so we don't know if all our girls are going to compete. It's a game of strategy. I mean, it's pretty similar to fantasy football because, like, you don't know if your quarterback is going to be starting today, but it's usually a lot more consistent with football, I think. I don't know. I don't like football. I like a lot of sports. Football is just not one of them. They stop too much. Why do we need to be stopping for 5 minutes every 3 seconds? But like my other sports, baseball, been really into baseball this year. Oh my God, the Cubs run this year, so good. So that's kind of becoming like my main sport for probably this year. I'll probably pay more attention to the Cubs, just because I'm kind of on a gymnastics break besides like my fun stuff with my friends. Just because the code has been disappointing me. I feel like we're kind of losing out on the beauty that we used to have in a lot of routines. And just there's not as many people that I'm in love with that are really standing out to me this quad. So we'll see. I'm sure like once we get towards Worlds and like the Olympic year and Chinese nationals, I'll be back into it. Team China, by far my phase. They just do gymnastics so pretty, like nobody else. Nobody can do it like them. They are what make gymnastics worth watching. They are everything to me. So yeah, that's my gymnastics update for today. I gotta set my lineups. I have no idea who's competing. We gotta figure it out. Oh, and then also while I'm here, I'm gonna start editing this vlog. I think I'm just gonna have it be just one day in the life, just because editing vlogs takes me a while. And like I said, I don't have a lot of time in the day for all the things that I love to do. There's just so many things that I like doing. It's so hard. We need longer days, or I need to be able, I should be able to function on less sleep. But the fact that I need like 8 to 10 hours of sleep every night really takes away a lot of the hours of my day. Ugh. Anyway, I gotta edit this vlog, so I'll probably get started on that. These take me much longer to edit than my reaction videos. Those I can usually just, I film the video, I trim the beginning and the end, and then it goes up. Like all real, all first take, no editing, no cutting out. It just goes up. You get my full reaction, you get my real reaction, you get my real thoughts. So those are easy. This I gotta go through, trim the clips, put them together, all that. But I really enjoy making vlogs. Obviously, this is what the channel started as. Going back to my roots finally after 3 months of mono, which was a pretty unvloggable. I don't think you guys would have enjoyed a mono vlog. I'd be like, what's up guys? I just woke up. It's 2 p.m. I slept for 15 hours today and I feel like garbage. And then I would probably cough, but you guys heard me cough enough. Some other questions, I pulled up the post where I asked anything you guys wanted to see. So learning more about the process of how I learn choreos. So I don't know if I do it right. Like I said, I taught myself how to do this on my own. I just do it how I do it. But I'll take a video, like download a video, screen record a video of the choreo I want to learn, like a full focus camera angle, fixed cam. Then I'll mirror it, obviously, and then I'll just like learn usually like 30 to 60 seconds at a time just to keep it manageable. So give myself an hour or so in the morning or whatever amount of time I have and just learn like that much at a time. Or with a challenge, like usually with challenges I can learn it in like 10-20 minutes. But basically I mirror it and then I just the one-handed thing is a struggle sometimes. But basically, I just mirror it, and then I have it on my phone. I'll zoom in to usually just like one person. Like I'll watch it in fast motion a few times to see like the rhythm of the movement and how it moves or how it lines up with the words and the music. And then I'll zoom in on like one person, usually whoever I want to do their part. And then I'll just like slow it down, like go back and forth on each movement, see exactly what they're doing. Then I'll try it out like, I don't know, just a couple movements at a time. Like with the Papillon, it was like here, here. So left foot forward, left foot back. Or no, it was right foot forward, right foot back, left, left, and then right out, right in, right out, arms here. So it's just like kind of learning what's happening with each movement in each part of the body, step by step. Then I put it all together and just kind of like go in increments of like 5-10 seconds, and each little increment of 5-10 seconds just takes like a minute or two, just figuring out what exactly they're doing. If it's something more intricate, like I'll slow it down more. That's where my biomechanics knowledge helps a bunch. Like if I can't exactly, like if something's kind of blurry or just like something very intricate and complicated, I'm usually able to analyze like what they're doing and figure out what muscles I need to activate in order to create that movement. Instead of just trying to copy it by sight, I can kind of analyze it from the outside in or the inside out, however you want to call it. So then I can produce the movement myself, even if it's something that's like complicated or I've never done before. So I make sure like I don't go like however I'm learning it, like the steps that I'm doing it, like it doesn't need to be perfect at first. I just need to get it in my brain and remember it. So then I'll get like that 30 seconds to a minute done, practice it a couple times. And then this is a very important step. You have to let it marinate. This is what I call it. You gotta let it marinate. Like, you just gotta practice it a few times, get it down, make sure you remember it, but it's just not gonna be clean the first time you do it. You gotta give it just a few minutes, you know, take a couple of breaks, come back to it later, and like, I don't know, it can be like as much as a 5-minute break. It can be come back to it later in the afternoon. It can be come back to it the next day. And something about just letting it marinate, you can just do it so much better. I don't know, that it's just the key, it's the secret. You gotta let it marinate. But yeah, basically I just try and get it into my muscle memory as fast as I can. That'll, for a full choreo, that can be like 2 to 3 hours in total. And then after that, I just focus on getting in reps, cleaning it up, and doing it a bunch of times, because it's really fun to just do a choreo a bunch of times. Like, learning the choreo is not really that fun. It's kind of tedious, it's kind of boring, because you're not like moving as fast and intensely and all that stuff. Like, I'm high energy, I like to be doing things. But then once you learn a choreo, once you have the whole thing down, most satisfying feeling ever. Like, you just can't stop doing it. Like, it'll be like midnight and I'm like, oh, I should go to bed. And it's like, no. Let's do the dash choreo one more time, just one more time. Because it just hits different. Like, when you finish getting like a full 3.5 minute choreo down, it's just so satisfying. It's all you want to do all day long. Yeah, that's kind of my process. I'll, like, in another vlog, not today because I'm being infused, obviously, maybe I can like learn a dance challenge on camera and just kind of show, or maybe in a live stream or something, I don't know. I can just learn a dance challenge on camera, so then you can just kind of see how I do it. But learning it from watching it on a screen is much different than learning something in person. So, like, obviously I started dancing in December last year. It's been just about a year. And I was just learning on my own just by watching things and doing it the way that I was telling you how I do it. And then I went to my first dance class ever at a studio in the suburbs, so small studio. But like, the instructor has been a dancer her whole life. She's great. She's super flexible. It's awesome. So when it's just us, we'll always do extra flexibility movements. But love her so much. So like, learning a choreo from a person in person, oh my God, it's so much easier than just trying to learn it from my phone screen. Like, to watch a real person do the movement, and then you can just ask questions in real time. Be like, oh, like, is it this foot? Or like, do you move it in or out? Or like, which direction is the arm going? Or like, whatever. It's so much easier. I pick up stuff so quickly in person. It's so much easier with a real human being showing you how to do it. But yeah, I guess that's enough yapping for now. I should start doing some stuff for work. So I might have more to talk to you about while I'm here. I might not. But nonetheless, I will see you later today, because I'll get home usually around 6:30 p.m. So there will still be stuff to do. You'll see more. Oh, wow. Turns out I do have more to vlog about. I just got some good news in my email. So I wanted to sign up for a Korean class this year to start to get to know the language a little bit, because I am starting to seriously consider maybe in a year or two going over to Korea for like, I don't know, 6 months to a year, however long my heart desires, to do like some more intense dance training in the actual K-pop style, and potentially get some like background gigs, audition for some gigs for like new gu or mid groups. But like, I think that's something that would be realistic for me, given that my work is remote. Like, I can go there without any like financial worries, and like without needing to get gigs to be able to live. So I think it would just be like good and fun to do, because I want to train dance more intensely. Like, I talked about this a little on the live stream, but like, I have elite athlete mindset despite not being an elite athlete anymore. And I really want to train something intensely. Like, I just want to dance for like 7 hours a day and have coaches yelling at me to get better and do better and get better really fast. Because I think if I had like serious training, I could improve really, really quickly, given that I've done most of this by myself and have improved an insane amount this year. It's really crazy to me when I watch my covers from last year. I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't show an emotion. I couldn't do anything with my face. My body awareness was lower. I had worse tempo. I wasn't as sharp. And like, I still have so much to improve on. So imagine how good I'll be next year. Imagine how good I'd be with some serious training. So yeah, that's what I'm interested in, taking a Korean class, and also just so that I can be more involved in the culture and like understand some more of lyrics and variety and stuff like that. Just because you get a better view of it when you actually understand the language. Not everything directly translates. So I think that'll be good for me. Good to have some little intellectual time. So that'll be every Wednesday over Zoom for 2 hours, which again makes my schedule even busier. One of the questions I got was, what do you like to do in your free time? Everything. All of it, everything, all the time. Do I have downtime? No, I'm always doing something. I might have to adjust the upload schedule on either YouTube or Patreon at this point, because now if I want to start doing the dance class that I was talking about in the city, that's like a 4 or 5 hour ordeal, because driving to the city in rush hour is a very long process. And the class is an hour and a half, and then I got to drive back, and it's still traffic. So I have some things to figure out. I might have to change things a little bit on Patreon or YouTube with my upload schedule, but hopefully you guys don't mind too much. I think I still get out a good amount of content. My thing is, like, I know you guys won't be mad at me if I upload a little bit less, but like, there's so many songs and so many groups and so much music that's so good, and I want to react to it all immediately. I'm so impatient. Like, I'm just getting into XG now, but like, I really only have the time to like get like to 1 or 2 of their videos a week, if that. And I'm like, oh my god, I want to just deep dive their entire discography right now. But it is much more fulfilling to do it step by step and really go into the analysis and then experience it with all of you guys. It makes it so much more fun. But yeah, I have some figuring out to do. Life is getting busier. It's crazy. I mean, I was down so bad with mono, like I couldn't do anything for like the last 3 months, and this year I'm really trying to get out more, enrich my life more, do more things. I feel like 2025 was just kind of learning, apart from mono itself, but like with my infusions and finally starting to recover from a few years of being sick, I feel like 2025 was really just like learning how to be alive again, like remembering what it's like to like live as a person and be able to do things. And then this year I really just want to I want to step it up. I want to connect more with different, like with my community of you guys, with communities of people who like have the same interests as me, who are in my town and stuff. Just because like 2 years of being dead, especially during like your college years or like the first years that you would normally be in a workplace, you don't have as many organic opportunities to make connections and build communities in real life. So I really want to get out there and do more of that this year, go to more concerts, travel more, just do all of the things I missed out on, all the things that I can now do with the increased freedom that I have. And then another reason I'm hoping that I can go down to just 1 infusion per week by the summer is because I want that time back. I need that time back in my life, guys. I'm so busy. I got so much to do. And it's not like a stressful kind of busy, because everything I do is things that I love. I like so many things. I'm hobby maxing. That's what I call my lifestyle. I call my lifestyle hobby maxing. Doing everything that I love all the time. But the problem is, I love so many things. But yeah, we'll figure it out. And I mean, I've got lots of adventures I'm planning on going on this year, and I will vlog. I will take you guys all on them with me, and it's gonna be so much fun. I think 2026 is gonna be a really good year for me. I'm really, really excited. See, the key is, guys, you just all have to keep subscribing to my Patreon. Everybody subscribe right now so that I can make this my full-time job and then give you the most insane, awesome content all the time, forever. Exactly. That's what you guys gotta do. Subscribe. Burst bag is done. All right, we are back home now. So it's about 6:30 now. And before I eat dinner, we're gonna get in a quick reaction video for the Patreon. So I'm finishing up today my KBS Global Festival reactions. I did my reactions to the girl groups yesterday, and now we got boy groups. And I'm reacting to Taemin's recent performance, which wasn't at KBS. I don't know where it was, but he did something, so we're gonna watch it. So I'm excited. So not as many boy groups to react to, but I like to still get to some, and should take me about half hour, 45 minutes, and then it'll be dinner time. And you guys know my setup by now. This is my OBS program, so this is what it looks like. It's fun. I like to take my selfies in it because it's like photo booth, but like leveled up, so it gives you that aesthetic, but just cooler. I got my trusty mic. Here you can watch it change colors. Here's the rainbow, red, orange, yellow, green. I like to keep it on green, you guys know. All right, we finished recording the video. It did end up being a perfect 45 minutes. This performance was insane. Guys, if you haven't watched, if you're on my Patreon, you haven't watched this, you haven't watched like if you don't care about my boy group reactions normally, this is the one to watch. All the groups were actually so good this time. And of course, we had the Taemin finale, and Taemin's insane. And I realized while I was watching this, my Taemin concert is exactly 2 weeks away from today, from tonight, from right now. I'm gonna see him in 2 weeks. I can't wait. It's gonna be so crazy. And then Baekhyun the next day. And what made the reaction even better is that I got a text from my sister partway through asking if I wanted sushi. And of course I do. So she's picking up sushi for us. So I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm hungry. I'm ready for some good sushi. Got my sushi. And if you're a real one, you remember these chopsticks from the LA vlog with Mia. Just finished dinner. Me and Moch are chilling. I'm responding to comments. Hello. Jackie, say hi. What? You just want to hold my hand? Is that it? Out of context Patreon video upload coming. It's always such a journey. You never know what we're gonna end up on. I'll leave it. I'm not gonna spoil anything more about what group led us here, how we got there. That's all you get to see. But just filmed another video, obviously, and clearly I had a good time. But yeah, it's starting to get late now. It's about 10 o'clock. I got a little bit more work left to do for my real job, and then that's about it for the day. So I hope you enjoyed. I ended up talking a lot more than I expected, so it's gonna actually be quite a long vlog for just a day in the life vlog, but I hope you enjoy it. I know there's some other things that you guys said you'd want to see in vlogs, so I have them saved to do in the future, but I hope today was still fun to follow me around. And as always, let me know if you have any questions, thoughts, comments in the comments below, and anything you want to see in future daily vlogs. As always, make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already, subscribe to the Patreon, link down below and in my bio, and you can get more amazing stuff like this. You're not gonna get that anywhere else. Subscribe to the Patreon. I might have done Aegyo too. If you want Grace to Aegyo, you'll have to subscribe to the Patreon. See you next time.